Y'all here once again to the Spirit. And you want to say all praise and honor goes to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, and Hakudash.
Double honors to our apostles, bishops, and elders in the Lord. Salutation to the whole elect out there constantly doing. And we never get right into His word.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
That's right, man. Go into destruction, into that side day of the Lord. Right? And this really goes into speaking of Israel. Right? So when we go back to those big murderers, you got these Jakes out here, Israelites out here, that they're lost to God just stretching on your belly. So you go to those churches they make, why they groves. Or you go to those groves and pray to that so-called white God. Alright, that's an actual man. They were sent to Jesus. Alright, you can look him up. And you pray that he can save you. And that ain't the true image of the Lord, Savior, alright, the one only begotten Son. Alright? It ain't the image of him, and don't represent him, his ways either. Okay? So those churches, they're not really God fearing. What they really fear is the so-called white man issue. Right? So the Lord said, what is that end of what? Do that one time.
This is Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Right, the Lord's not going to come back and just forgive everybody and save everybody. The Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to live by. Okay? And one of those laws is what? To not eat any defiled meat, such as pork, shrimp, lobster, crab, okay, catfish, sharks, all those things without fins and scales. It doesn't have fins and scales, you're not supposed to do it. Okay? And in those churches, they push it heavy. They say that the laws is done away with, but all that shit is lies to get Jake to go off and be wicked. Okay? So what the Lord is going to do when he returns? When he got men out there in the houses and highways that's telling you and warning you about the Lord's coming. Okay? The Lord's, you don't understand the fear when the Lord comes to this story.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
It reads, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Right. So the bear, serpent, all these animals represent chaos, calamity. Alright, because the day of the Lord, that's what's coming. It's dark, it's very dark. It's going to be a dark time. Okay? Death, destruction, because we're going into World War III, we're going into martial law, we're going into families, we're going into the children, okay? 13 to 16. Okay? Dark times. They bring out identity, race wars, class wars, okay, pestilence. All right, so if you might escape one disaster, but then the next disaster you'll have no chance. As far as preppers be on point as far as prepping for events to happen, because everything that lines up with biblical prophecies. When they're going off, when they talk about underground bunker, and they're gonna stash out here for a couple of days, and they're gonna move around, and they're gonna do this, and they got guns. That shit will deliver. Okay, all that's going to deliver you in those days is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
It reads, verse 20, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Right. And that really consists of the day of the Lord. See your little churches jumping around, losing your mind, catching seizures, calling for Jesus. All right, that ain't the Lord's name, it ain't Jesus. When you deal with the name that go into the Hebrew, okay, and what you're going to see is Yahushai, meaning he is the deliverer. Okay, because the Lord is going to deliver the elect nation of Israel. Okay? It's going to be real dark and grim for two-thirds of Israel that don't want to get right.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
The Lord said he came not to send peace, but a sword. What is a sword? A sword is the killing instrument. Alright? Because why? The earth is wicked. Alright? Job 9:14, 24. Why? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? So if the rulers is wicked, so will the people be. Okay, so the Lord said he's not coming for peace. He's coming with a sword. Why? For judgment.
It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, start from the top. For of the time and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
That's right, man. Okay, remember the Lord, the prophets, I said the elect, the 1/3, because even you have women out there that know the Lord is coming, and they're keeping the Lord, statutes, commandments, they're guilty also. Okay, at this point, you wouldn't need someone to tell you that the Lord is coming, because you see the prophecies coming to pass, and you understand what time you in. And when it says it will take us a different length, it's talking about these wicked ass so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are Israelites, but you wicked as hell. Right? You rather do things of vanity, do things in the world, give your life over to vanity, entertainment, and building a business. For what? Everything is going to crumble. And that day, and you're not watching for the times of it. A lot of these, especially in America, you got a lot of chicks don't even know that war. They know it's about to be a draft. So you understand how that day's going to be a big surprise.
When they shall say, peace and safety, and sudden destruction coming upon them,
America saying peace and safety. It's not America supposed to be the city of land of milk and honey. Okay? The American citizens, the government doesn't tell American citizens about any war or famines or hurt themselves. They want you cheap. They also don't want you to panic or anything like that. If you go to Russia, they'll warn people. So they'll mobilize Russia, so you have to have draft so they can visit them. Okay, but this place right here, America, this version going on Babylon, you people are going to be taken off guard. Right? And all these calamities is all consistent with the day of the Lord. Because ultimately what's going to happen? This is going to be shot on America. It's going to be destroyed. And you always say, don't wait for the saints to be delivered by way of those chariots.
but when they shall say peace and safety, and sudden destruction coming upon them, as travail upon a woman, a child, and they shall not escape.
Like when you get shot, when a woman owns the labor pains, all of a sudden the water break and all her break loose, it's time to get that baby. Alright? So that's America. That's where America's at right now. Right now, America is like right now, America's like a pregnant woman. Alright? America's water's about to break. That baby about to come. It's going to be sudden, sharp pains. Alright? And all hell will break loose. And things that trust in America and trust in peace and stuff like that, and trust in Jesus, you're going to find out at that time.
Ezekiel. I read it. This 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, and sudden destruction coming upon them, as travail upon the woman with child, and they shall not escape.
They should not escape.
Ezekiel 7 and 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall see peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the Lord shall perish from the priests, and the counsel from the ancients.
Yeah, that's right. So it's going to be a barrier in the word. At that time, you will look for get straight. You look for Israelite. You look for GMS. Okay? You look for the apostles and the bishops. And the occupants. The Lord is more heavy. Alright? And whoever you do find is going to be a false prophet. Okay? And you're going to need some type of, a surety or, some kind of calm or way to escape. It ain't going to be nothing. Because he's also speaking about the family of the word.
Back in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness.
Right, children of light. So that they will not overtake us as a thief. Why is that day? Why was not that day overtakes us as a thief? Because we're watching. Okay? And we're waiting. Waiting patiently for the return of God, Hashem, Yahushua. But we also know that consists of. And we also understand that we have to keep our faith, keep ourselves burdened to be saved in those end times. Okay, so it's not what it takes to be a right. You're watching the prophecies go by. You can put the news on, and you see wars, rumors of wars, right? You see the raid ship being developed. So you see it. You see it. So we know what time we're in. So we can't overtake the elect as the elect.
Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Let's not sleep as do others. Let's watch and be sober. And we be watching and be sober. Be sober because why we only dealing with this book. Dealing with the Bible. That's it. No other book. And we also dealing with the 100% what's in it.
For they that sleep, sleep in the night. They that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love.
And which we are of the day. Okay, because why? The night is falling on this kingdom. Alright? It's over for this kingdom. This is the end of Esau's rulership. Now it's the day coming. Alright? And it's the kingdom of Yahweh, Yahushua, the righteous kingdom. We're rulership under Yahushua, the righteous.
For in helmet, the hope of salvation, for Yahweh had not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord, Yahushua Mashiach.
Right. That's what I'm talking about the elect men. Lord will guard those men. Okay? So say, we can call election sure. So Lord will guard those men. Right?
Who God for us that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also you do.
Right? Edify one another. Right? So when these letters were being written, it was for the edification of the churches. Say when we out here in the houses and bowels, yeah, we out here prophesying to the world of people. But really, we edify the churches. Okay? You see the lessons. You can't just pray, jump on reading one lesson. Now, two-thirds, they're going to inherit with them to their condemnation. Because they can't say they never heard it. They didn't know.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
The only time, now it's high time to wake out of sleep. Right? When it's high time to wake out of sleep, it's like your alarm clock probably went off like 2-3 times with the snooze button. And now you gotta go. If you don't go now, you're gonna be late. Alright? So now, this is the time we at right now. Right now, you gotta wake up, so that's gonna get left. You're gonna be destroyed.
It reads, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. Yahweh's return is nearer than we believe. And we see it by way of these prophecies coming to pass. that, that protection, that standard to protect us. So it has to happen. You still gotta do what you gotta do. Bring out those guillotines, bring out those broken troops, right? Bring on martial law. Bring the siege to the neighborhoods. Bring the pestilence, man-made diseases, man-made things. Those things have to happen.
It reads, verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Cast off the works of darkness, put on the armor of light. Which went to the breastplate and the armor. Right? So to cast off the works of darkness, shut that off, man. Stop doing worldly things. You know, Jake Wilson out here, they listen and they keep going about these business doing worldly things. They're not casting off that darkness.
It reads, it says, verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh, to fulfill the lust thereof.
That's right, man. So we ain't dealing with the flesh. Flesh, you know, because the flesh is wicked.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Yeah, your security shall be destroyed. Right? Because you're comfortable. Come not on from day to day. I'm gonna come out next week. Come out after my 18th birthday. If you hear that you at 16, you're supposed to be out here at 16. Alright? Hear that you at 15, you're supposed to be out here at 15. 18, 30, whatever. But you hear this word, you're supposed to make haste and not tarry.
It reads, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Yes, we put things sudden. All of a sudden. It's too late now. But they want to procrastinate. But you really not procrastinating your spirit. You really. That's where your spirit gets thirst. You know? This is why we out here, if we wanna be diligent with this thing.
You know, and that shows you too that Jake, a lot of our people, they don't fear the Lord. Because that fear of the Lord is what persuades you. You know, even though it's a gift to come out here, but the fear of the Lord is what, you know, that it persuades you to come into this truth. To come out here and teach, to prophesy, and to put off that, you know, that filthiness, man, that darkness, and put on the armor of light. You gotta have that fear of the Lord. That's why the scripture say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Because you see, like, listen, man, if I keep doing this, the Lord wants to destroy me. You know, but Jake, they have that lack of fear. One more verse, it says, verse 8, set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
Yeah, those are just to be gotten. They won't profit in the day of calamity. That's what's the point. That's what's the point, man. So in other words, we're trying to do that. You know, we got some churches that do a little stuff. Delinquent tithes, 10 times over. Alright? For you little sin. Right? But the main thing is just gotta get that's the best way to our prophet. That's what I'm saying. Start the church.
It's Matthew chapter 25, verse 13. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh.
Yeah, watch therefore, because you don't know the day nor the hour the Son of Man cometh. It's just to watch, it means to be circumspect with that too.
For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability.
Right, so those talents is, some brothers might be speakers, some might be good readers with precepts, some brothers be spirits, some brothers, you know, helps, some brothers be having visions, man. That person gives, right?
And straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them of the 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid the Lord's money.
So the Lord went away, which Yahushua did go away. Yahushua, I go to prepare a place for you. They say he would come back. Okay? But now, so the same way, the Lord left us with these talents. And what was that really? That talent being was not understanding the scriptures. It's the main talent the Lord has. Right? Some brothers might have more understanding than other brothers, but you gotta prophesy what you know. You gotta teach what you know.
After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoning with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more.
There you go. So that brother was okay. He brought in other brothers, other righteous men, because he's out there doing the works. He could do the works here, and spread had the way on through the internet. You can do the works here and wake up somebody in Brazil. Okay, bring your brother in Africa. Say, and you would never know you did it. You know, it could have been that video you saw, or the broke down you saw, and it could have been you. You know, and that's what this says. All the spirit.
His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Right? Make you ruler of many things, going into the kingdom. In the kingdom, you're going to ruin nations. Alright? Make you rule over many things. Right now, we have nothing. In the kingdom, we're going to have everything.
He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast thine. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest.
Wicked and slothful, meaning lazy. Right? Then he said, what was the excuse? I was scared. And you got some guys that's really scared to come out. Oh, somebody might see me. My boss see me. But you know what? The Lord, they give the spirit of fear. Right?
Thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which had 10 talents. For every one that had shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that had not shall be taken away even that which he had.
Right? So everything you have that's vanity is going to be taken away. Right? Because ultimately everything you see, all these buildings, it's all going to be turned into fire. You know, liquid fire, but lava. It's going to be destroyed.
You read it? Is it? Read it again.
Verse 29. And unto everyone, Matthew 25 and 29, for unto everyone that has shall be given, and he shall have abundance, but from him that had not shall be taken away even that which he had.
Go up like another book.
I'm telling you. Matthew 25 and 27. Thou orders therefore, I'm going to start verse 26. His Lord answered and said to him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Thou orders therefore to have put.
Yeah, because the Lord is not, doing the labor. We're the laborers. Okay, so Yahweh Shai, he's gonna reap where he has sowed not, because we're the ones who's sowing. Okay, he's coming to reap the benefits, which is the elect. All right, so we got to do the labor, do the work. Go ahead.
Thou orders therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I shall receive my own with usury.
Okay.
Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which had 10 talents. For unto everyone.
Yeah, so pretty much that's like a guy who falls out, all right? They're not, and then you see like certain men who are slothful. Eventually, what the Lord take the knowledge away from them. All right, and and increase another brother in knowledge. Go ahead.
For unto everyone that had shall be given, and he shall have abundance.
Yeah, so it says for everyone that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance. That's going into someone who has the knowledge. Okay, meaning. Read it one more time.
For unto everyone that had shall be given, and he shall have abundance.
Yeah, so unto everyone that have shall be given, he shall have abundance. That's talking about somebody who has the knowledge and is applying the knowledge. Okay, so if you have the knowledge and you're applying the knowledge, the Lord is gonna increase you. Go ahead.
But from him that had not shall be taken away.
Yeah, so him that have not shall be taken away. That's going into someone who has the knowledge, who profess to have the knowledge, but they're not applying the knowledge. So it's going to be taken away. Can read that one more time?
But from him that had not shall be taken away, even that which he had.
Yeah, so even that which he had, which is the knowledge that he once had, was going out there teaching. Okay, but what? He was slothful. He wasn't applying the scriptures. So that's going to be taken away from him. Yahweh Shai is going to strip that person of that knowledge. What's the other scripture where it says, whosoever have shall be given, and whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away? That's also, or like, there's another parable where it goes into it, where it speaks about, it'll come to my head. I'll see if I can find it. It's more?
And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, out of darkness. So and that's where a lot of all these guys who fell out of the truth, they've been cast into outer darkness. That's why they all bug outs now. Look at all the guys who were once in the truth, and look at them now. Many they on YouTube talking shit, going into other philosophies, talking about what's some of the madness, the Apocrypha. Yeah, the other nations be saved. The Apocrypha is not part of the Bible. Okay, some guys back in the world being niggas, smoking weed, goddamn homosexuals, Islam. Yeah, so they was cast out into outer darkness, right? Until it's time for their destruction, pretty much. Read up a couple of verses. What it says? Or what it says? 19. What it says? Yeah, read it.
It says, Luke 19 and 26, for I say unto you, that unto every one which have shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he shall be taken away from him.
Read up a couple of verses.
I got it. Matthew chapter 13, verse, I saw it verse 11, verse 10. And the disciples came and said to him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever had, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever had not, from him shall be taken away, even that he had.
Yeah, so it's talking about the knowledge. The knowledge is what you have. So meaning you have the knowledge in your mind, that means you have it. Okay, so much is going to give you have not, meaning you still have the word, meaning you know the scripture, you know your Israelites throughout the knowledge, but what? You're not applying it. You're not doing what real scripture. So that what you seem to have is already taken away from you. Knowledge. Okay. There's another one, I guess.
Got some. I'll be real quick. This is James chapter 1, verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
Right. So you got to be doers of the word, not hearers only. Okay? You got to rehearse. You have to rehearse the righteous acts. You have to do what's commanded of you of the how about Shem Yahushua, not hearers only. Not only hearing the word and then going out and just being a nigga. They got to apply the scriptures. Else you're deceiving your own self.
This is Mark chapter 4, verse 24. And he said to them, take heed what ye hear, with what measure ye met, it shall be measured to you, and unto you that hear shall more be given. For he that had, to him shall be given, and he that had not, from him shall be taken even that which he had.
Okay.
Right. Mark chapter 4, verse 24. And he said unto them, take heed what ye hear, with what measure ye met, it shall be measured to you, and unto you that hear shall more be given. For he that had, to him shall be given, and he that had not, from him shall be taken even that which he had.
You gotta apply the scripture. Yeah, it'll come to you.
Alright, I got something. This is Luke chapter 14, verse, I'm going to start from verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Lest happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him. Sent, fine. So this is going into guys who's falling out. Read this. Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Thus happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, right? So those who in the truth who began to build on the foundation, coming out in the highways and byways, teaching the word, prophesying the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and the Lord basically, took the spread away from them. Why? Because they was being slothful, lukewarm, okay, and they went back into the world. So it says, all that behold it began to mock him, because when he goes back into the world, they're like, wasn't you just a Hebrew Israelite, Mr. Not eating no pork, Mr. Not getting his hair lined up, you know, coming at us? The people want to mock you, man, because you've been laboring the shoes for years and years and years, and then you fall out and go back into the world, man. They gonna laugh, man. Even the prophets who still teach the word gonna laugh at you, man. Like, damn, man, look at this guy. Like the elder was going into earlier, now he started teaching other doctrines. Now he's saying the mark of the beast is spiritual. It's not the chick. All nations can be saved. The so-called white man can be saved. The people want to mock you, man. That's why it's important to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua and hold fast to your crown, man. It's a dangerous thing to fall away from this truth. So it says, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. Because what are we doing right now? We're building, the spiritual house of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We the house of David. We're building up the Lord's temple, man. By coming out here preaching these scriptures. We laying that foundation. But you wasn't able to finish it. Why? Because you fell out, man. The Lord took that spirit away from you. Because you wasn't doing what you're supposed to be doing, man. You wasn't always abounding in the work of the Lord. You wasn't praying enough, you wasn't fasting enough. And then on the side, behind closed doors, you was probably being wicked, man. And that's a lot of people in this truth. Behind closed doors, secretly they're doing wicked things, man. And where brothers might not be on you, but the Lord is watching you, man. So this scripture is going into, God's which is basically filling up, man. Those who were slow, lukewarm, and they wasn't able to finish, their foundation, man. Alright, which is this truth. Alright?
It's 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, that if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
You gotta give diligence to make your calling and election sure. You gotta seek the Lord. You have to truly seek it. You gotta fix yourself.
but we do it for an eternal prize.
So you have to actually be diligent to what? You can corrupt. Because those things is like corrupt. Okay? Because those grounds can't save you. Those grounds, you can set your trophy on stand, they can fall, knock it over, fall, all that hard work you put in. Crown where? Working for us, it's up. Crown that can never be taken from us. Crown that can that's indestructible.
It reads, so I run with purpose in every step. I am not just shadow boxing. I discipline my body like an athlete, training it to do what it should.
Right. You know, so Paul is not shadow boxing. You know, he's really disciplined in how Bashim now shot. Disciplined in the scriptures. Okay? To what? Fight for that incorruptible thing. To fight for what? This is a spiritual fight. This is where we're trying to we're trying to overcome Satan, you know, all these principalities, those demons. So we win the war, win the battle.
It reads, otherwise I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified.
Right, so, because of what? Paul don't discipline himself. He was going into what? What was he going into? You know, you're not applying the scriptures, the knowledge is going to be taken away from you. Right? So we don't want to be disqualified. We're contenders, man, but what? We want to win that prize. We want to win that battle.
Oh, that was it.
It's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach.
Yeah, so it's a good hardness. That's a good soldier. And Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. So what? You have to endure that hardness. Endure meaning to make hard. Right? You get your endurance. So you got to go through. So when you go through things, right? You catch hell. That makes you what? You become numb to it. You become hardened to it. Right? Endurance. It's just like working out certain muscles in your body. Tear it down to build it back up stronger. It's more durable. So that's the same thing. The Lord put us through things. The Lord tears down so we can build back up. Become hardened, become more numb to this world, and endure increase endurance in this life. So we will not be destroyed.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Yes, so no man that warreth. What's that war? That spiritual battle. It's like Ecclesiastes
2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Yeah, so no man that warreth. So if you're in that, you're fighting that spiritual war, you're not supposed to be entangled with the affairs of life, right? You're entangled with just the ways of this world. So we're not of the world. Scripture says, love not the world, neither the things that they are in. So we're not entangled with the affairs of this life. Even though the word affairs means business. So everything that Jake is involved with and building the society up, we're not a part of that. The business, we're not into these goddamn politics and voting. We're not into voting and the LGBTQ community, all this madness that's going on. Which Jake is involved in, trying build the society with us. We're not part of these affairs.
That he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah. So Yahweh Shah chosen us to be soldiers. So we gotta please the Lord. Forsaking this life, forsaking this world, and doing what's commanded of us. Fighting the spiritual life. Okay? To receive our crown, pushing his word, waking up the elect. And through the trials and tribulations. Which is a test from the Most High.
And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
Yeah, so, hey, back into the diligence. So we gotta be diligent in his faith.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
So you got to put on the whole armor of the Lord. That's this whole Bible. What that armor consists of: faith, charity, praying, fasting. So you got to put on this whole armor, right? Love for the brotherhood.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
So this is just knowledge, the whole Bible. Because Satan's going to test you. Satan's going to try to get you to go off, sin. Satan's going to try to get at you with the things that you care about. They try to pull you away from this truth. So Satan's going to test you. Just like how Satan tested Job. He said if he could break Job and pretty much get Job to denounce Yahweh Shah. Satan's trying to do the same thing. To put us away from Yahweh Shah. What? The word of the Lord is an armor. You gotta learn to certain things happen come upon you. You gotta apply the scriptures in this situation. Like you be catching hell, man. Hey, you be broke. Out of a job for just financial troubles is coming upon you, and don't make no rash decision. You're going through a lot. Can't keep on going out Saturday. No, man. Fuck that. Continue going out. Let it go. You got this situation. You gotta have faith. Everything's a test, man. That's Satan trying to break you down. Satan's trying to say.
It reads, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Yeah, so we're not wrestling against flesh and blood. Okay. So even if somebody comes up here talking shit, being a scoffer, that's Satan. Really, that's Satan. Bringing these people up here to scoff, talk shit, get you out of character.
It reads, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right. So everything around us is spirits. Any situation you get into, man, is all spirits. It's all Satan. Man, the cops will wake up when you start messing with you. You gotta apply the scriptures. Agree with our adversary. Man ways please the Lord, even his enemies should be at peace. We gotta, think about this.
That was it.
It's James chapter 5, verse 7. Be patient therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth, and had long patience for it, until he received the early and latter rain.
Yeah, this is the question.
Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for example of suffering affliction and of patience.
Right. So, and that's what the prophets got to go through. The prophets got to go through affliction. Okay? All the prophets went through affliction. God the Child went through affliction. The disciples, the apostles.
Behold, we count them happy, which endure. We have heard the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. James 5 and 11. Behold, count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy.
Right. So you gotta look at the example of him that had endurance, that had faith, like Job. Well, everything that Job went through was held his integrity. And what? At the end, the Lord blessed him. The Lord delivered him. Because Job believed, no matter what happened to him, he believed in God by the power. He did not forsake him. So that's an example of what? Of holding on to the truth, holding on, the scripture said, holding fast with my hands to the end. So if the Lord did that for Job, what the Lord did for us in this time, in due time, in due season.
It's Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Right. So whatsoever was written aforetime for our learning. That's what you see. These people out here, these Christians, so-called, they read the Bible, they don't really believe the Bible. Okay? Because they don't apply scriptures to everyday life. Certain scenarios happen, they don't reflect the scriptures that happen. That's why
When the pandemic happened, what did all these people do?
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
But I'm out of that affliction. You know, so you gotta, these scriptures is what's gonna comfort us. Reflect on the scriptures.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Yeah, now,
suffering and very pitiful, and forgiving sins and saving time of affliction.
We always going through something, man. And we, we all flesh, man. So there's gonna be times we're gonna sin. And what? Pray to the Lord and ask for forgiveness. So the Lord will hear us.
Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goes 2 ways.
If you ain't doubt, man, you're scared, you're doubting, okay? You're making rash decisions, okay? Which brings sin upon you instead of what? Just being patient, waiting on God by our shot.
Woe unto him that's faint-hearted, for he believeth not.
Man, you weak, just weakness, okay? And losing faith. Because you don't
Therefore shall he not be defended.
the Lord ain't gonna defend you. Alright? Any little situation happen, you're all weak and doubting, trying to find ways to get out of the situation. Okay?
When he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Going to you that lost patience. Right? You didn't suffer. You didn't suffer. You didn't suffer your affliction. You didn't. How can I say? Yeah. Well, no. You ain't bear your cross. That's not it. You ain't bear your cross. Woe unto you that lost patience. Meaning the Lord is going, when he comes back, he's going to destroy you. You're not going to receive salvation. You're going to be punished.
I got two. Psalm chapter 55, verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee.
Yes, so it's cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain you. So when you're going through burdens in this world, whatever it may be, you're supposed to pray to the Lord to guide you, to deliver you out of that situation. Because what? There's nothing you going through in this life that the Lord can't fix. Right? It's not too hard for the Lord. The Lord can do anything. The Lord can do anything. It's not too hard for the Lord that you pray for and that he can fix it. So if you pray, you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta say you got nothing faith. Pray to the Lord, you can't have doubt in your mind that I don't know what the Lord will do this. I'm going to pray, but I don't know what the Lord will do this. Believe the Lord is going to eventually get you out of the situation that you're in. Believe that. It's not a matter of if you can do it. When you're doing it.
It says, Psalm chapter 55, verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
Listen, right? The Lord will never suffer the righteous will always be protected by the Lord. Righteous is always going to answer the prayers of sloppy. The Lord is always going to answer the prayers of the righteous. Okay? The Lord is always going to protect the righteous.
It's Luke chapter 18, verse 27. And he said, things which are impossible with men are possible with Yahweh Shah God.
Yes, there you go. Things are impossible with men. It's possible with Yahweh. Okay? And all the, and every brother could attest, man, when the Lord delivered him out of a situation that it might have seemed hard to them. But what? The Lord made a way. Okay? So the Most High is always showing us, look, that He's real. All you gotta do is just have faith. Real faith.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Do a check.
It's about it's a strive to the truth unto death. Okay? And the Lord shall fight for you. That doesn't mean that you're actually going to die. But you gotta have that mentality. Look, you gotta die. The Lord, you want to see what you're going to do. Is you really down for us? He's down. Let me step in.
Forward.
Let me step in. What happened? Look, Name was talking to Lions Den. You know, not taking part of the King's Week. Right? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was thrown in furnace in the fire, so they was ready to look, die for the truth. Okay? And look, how Shah came to protect them from that fire. Susanna. So there's many examples that go throughout the scriptures. Strive to keep the truth together. The Lord is going to fight.
This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him.
Yes, without faith, it is impossible to please Him. You gotta have faith. Faith is what's going to deliver us. Faith is what's going to save us. It ain't about how good you try to keep the laws. Without faith, you can't be saved.
It reads, but without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to the Most High must be believed that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him.
You gotta believe that you gotta believe that He is. You gotta believe that He's the one true power and who's guiding you through your everyday life. You have to believe, you have to really believe that.
This is Psalm chapter 116, verse 14. Verse 15. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of His saints.
Yeah, so precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of the saints. Okay? This is the sacrifice that the Lord go through that sacrifice for the Lord's sake. So precious are the devil and the righteous for the saints. So the Lord takes pleasure in that's a sacrifice. It's like a sweet savor.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah, for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark from their foreheads or in their hands, and they live and reign with Yahushua 1,000 years.
This is First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as it is to common to man, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So like this is First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
Yeah, so we all go through temptation. And we all go through catch up. It's like, what are we really going through? Right? Everything that we go through is nothing that's uncommon. Brothers in the faith go through the same temptations, go through the same things that people in the world go through. For example, financial troubles, living conditions. It ain't like we're going through some temptation from another universe that's like that, us in the flesh can't deal with.
It reads, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
Yeah, so whatever you're going through, whatever temptation you're going through, the Lord is putting that on you. He's not going to put something that you may not do. Okay? So a lot of guys that fall out of the truth because they was catching hell and they couldn't take catching hell anymore. That's because you just doing something different. Just speak about it. Because the Lord ultimately, because really the Lord ain't put nothing on you that you wasn't able to do. You're supposed to just handle it patient for the Lord to move you out of the situation. Okay?
It reads, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
Yeah, so patient, the Lord will make it a way for you to escape out of your temptation, out of your trials, out of you being tested. The Lord will make a way for you.
It reads, that ye may be able to bear it.
Able to bear it. Okay?
It's Isaiah chapter 48, verse 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
Yes, I refined you, but not with silver.
Isaiah chapter 48, verse 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
Right, so we're like precious metals. So precious metals, you gotta refine it. You have to put it to the fire to get out the impurities. So that's what the Lord is doing with us. The Lord is testing us, putting us to the fire, which is our afflictions, to what? Refine us. And so we guys know that precious gold is
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse, not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's not a strange thing that you're going through something. You come to the truth, man. You know, you gotta prepare to catch up. The Lord is going to test you. And the Lord will bring you to a low estate. What? The Lord will take you out of that low estate and bring you back on. The Lord said, Lord said, make poor, you make rich, fill you, make alive. The Lord do everything, man. So it's all part of the Lord's balance. Right? The scripture said, forced balance is an abomination to the Lord.
It reads, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Yeah, so gold is trying to get that pure gold, you have to burn it. Get out those unwanted metals. So that's the same thing with the Lord. The Lord is trying to make you righteous. The Lord is trying to make you perfect. So you gotta purge you of your sinful ways. He does that by putting you through affliction. Okay, when you catch hell and go through affliction, what? It's the Lord is purging you from your old man, from your sinful ways. It's pulling you away from His world, which is going to lead you into what? Destruction. So that's all those impurities, the Lord is removing from you.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think not strange, so I can read it again. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you.
Yes, it think not strange. Okay? Making some strange things happen to you out of nowhere. Just say, and now come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptations. And that's one thing you gotta look. You gotta get your mind to it. You gotta prepare your mind to go through affliction and serve God, worship God.
It reads, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahushua Mashiach's sufferings.
Yes, you gotta rejoice. What? I mean, the Lord is dealing with you. So say, Lord chastise whom He loves as a father. So the Lord is not chastising you. You are like a bastard, not a son.
That's fair because it's got the precept. It's Hebrews chapter 12, verse 6. It says, for whom the Lord loveth chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Verse 7. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as your sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, and of all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
Right, so just like you gotta ask your son, you're gonna correct him. You're gonna chastise him for what? To better. Grow up to be, grow up to be a respectable person, doing the right thing. Okay? That's why you see somebody who beat your child. You know, as a person, beat your child, chastise somebody else, grow up in the way that you want. Like, you don't want your kid to grow up being like a gang-banging nigga, right? You want to do it. Grow up to just, letting them do what they want to do, you don't care, right? Like you're not doing it all the time. So if the Most High didn't care about us, we wouldn't be chastised. Okay? Would you like to close the world? This house not good.
Yeah, this one. It says, verse 9, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall not we much rather be in subjection unto the Father's Spirit and live?
So we got to be subjected to same like how we was subjected to
For they verily, verse 10, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit.
Look, for example, our fathers chastised us for what they thought was right or wrong. So, how much more actually know right or wrong?
That we might be partakers of his holiness. Verse 11.
That's what it's about. You gotta be chastised. So sanctified. So being sanctified. To be separated from the rest of the world. And the ways of sin.
Verse 11, this is the last one. Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Right, so yeah, it's a grievous thing when you go through chastisement, not joyous, but it brings forth righteousness in us. About going through chastisement, okay? So at the end of the day, it's beneficial. It brings forth righteousness in us, which shall lead to what? Salvation. So glorify our benefit in that day.
It's Malachi chapter 3, verse 2. But who may abide the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and lights fuller's soap. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering righteousness.
Lord, that's what consistent. That's what a consistent good with the Lord. That refining, that purging process. The Lord will purge you one way or another. The Lord will purge you. He's gonna purge his men in faith. He's gonna purge his men in faith. To what? To be righteous. The 2/3, they don't be purged. Okay? They don't be purged too. Because the time gonna come, they're gonna be purged by that. Right? But this is the purging process that we want to go through. We don't want to go through the purging process that 2/3 is going to go through, which is that fire. Okay? Because one way or another, everybody's going to purge. You know? Everybody got to go through that cleansing.
Going back to the child. This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
Withhold not correction from the child. Thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Okay? Because when you chastise your child in the church, it's saving his life. Okay? It's saving his life. Because what? He's going to do the right thing. And our God's doing that to us. How about you? Our God's doing that to us. So we want to die. Okay? So we can be delivered.
deliver his soul from hell.
And he took my burning those goddamn on the ground. I was afraid. And that's what's wrong with the world. The world don't think they gotta be chastised and corrected. And that's why the words death.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 32. But when, we saw verse 31. For if we will judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world.
We wouldn't even bring the proper judgment on us.
First Corinthians 11, 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 31. But if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world.
Right. So that's the wrong correctness. Right. Correcting our ways. So look, we won't have to go through the judgment as the rest of the world is going to judge. And we don't want that judgment that Yahweh is going to bring two birds. And we go up, Lord chastise us and different, we are suitable. We won't be put to death. Because the birds are going to judge us and God for us all the deaths. The world is going to die and judge they all the deaths. The Lord can chastise people financial issues. Correct you in many different ways. But you would know when this world's correction because you're a part of that's the Lord's judgment. But it could have been worse for a 2/3. You know what that?
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kakwadash.